Got you.
All right.
Hello, all. Welcome to our newest installment of PMOTV. Of course, I am Put Me on Avante, and then today I have a very, very, very special guest with mine. Uh, at one point was one of the
You
biggest
said
headaches.
very a lot of times.
I did. I know. It shows the sincerity of our relationship, of course. So at one point was one of the biggest headaches of my entire life, but definitely, I can definitely say one of my true road dogs. We came a long way. That's my dog. I don't play with my dog.
We came a long way.
Came a long way.
Period. Same energy.
People just assume because alphas and AKAs or just have a family bond. But, people come up with things off the rip, like, oh, we fam, but we some two real solid as individuals. So it shows in many different ways and capacities. But in any way, shape, or form, I got nothing but love for my guests I have today. I have a highly educated. I have the highly educated, many several degrees. Yeah, I believe you started at St. Aug, didn't you? You said at St. Aug, then you transferred to Alabama in Elizabeth City. So
I started at St. Aug, and then I left St. Aug and went to East City, and then graduated from East City, and then went to Bama.
Got her master's in Bama.
Alabama A&M.
the one and only
Not
Bama.
the other one.
Yeah, we don't count the other one.
But anyway, Vegas, all right. HBCU Bama. That's it. That's
the one and only. So today I have my very, very special guest. I have a 40 under 40 award-winning recipient over here. I have an education extraordinaire. Twice.
Uh-oh.
Two time. I have you cut me off. What's that? HBCU fanatic / expert / advocate. Yeah, she goes by many things. Some of the kids like to call her Miss K, Miss Williams. Well, we like use last names when we having conversation or in heated moments. Some people just call her Williams, but I call her the one and only the Keyona Williams. How you doing today, famo?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. When you say we came a long way, we came a long way. I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you for having me on your new platform.
Of course. Me personally, I always like to highlight the real ones. And it doesn't get as much really than you. So I thank you for being on the show. And I'm actually kind of excited. I'm kind of excited to definitely have you on the show. I know it's much different when you know somebody for X amount of time, and it's always good just to see people growth over time, which I don't think people appreciate. I said the same thing kind of to Malik too, but also it kind of feels the same way. Like it is really dope to see your friends grow as time goes on. As we enter new eras in our lives and onto new beginnings and everything. So shout out to you for that. But yeah, I'm ready to get this thing started. Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. So let me go ahead and get started. So one thing I like to do for sure is little put me on section. Before even all that, I really value the importance of mental health over the many years, and of course, mental health plays a big role into everything that we do, whether it's the social side of life, the professional side of life, family issues, whatever. Mental health always plays a major role. So, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest, how you feeling today?
1 to 5. Sheesh, we don't go to 10 no more.
I like keep it simple.
1 to 5.
It's many variables in it.
Wait, 5 not that high. 5 is definitely mediocre, but for right now, 1 to 5 is a little early, and it's Tuesday. I'm gonna say like a 4. I'm gonna say a 4. It could be a 5. But I'm gonna say a 4.
Well, when you multiply the numbers, it becomes from 1 to 5 to 1 to 8. So with you being a 4, I'm gonna say you're an 8. Is it 10? Okay. Also you're a bit of a tweener. So you're 4.5. You're 4.5. Yes, no, or you just solid
4.5. What about you?
Ooh.
No, I'm about a 4.5. Yesterday was a 2-year anniversary of my granddaddy passing away, so me and my sisters got together and we just, did the good stuff.
Oh, yeah. I saw.
Till late in the midnight hour.
I know.
But, I'm a 4.5. He would probably want me to be I don't know what number because Leroy was a little different. But nevertheless,
Yeah,
hey, yeah. What about you? How you living? 1 to 5.
I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm at a good probably like a good 3.5, 4. Like it's nothing bad. Like I'm not at the highest level I can be. I kind of just have like this weird feeling. It's not a bad weird feeling, but I feel like something's gonna happen. Like I'm not sure it's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, but not not like that.
Okay, we're gonna call it
Yeah,
good then.
yeah, I'm gonna call it good, but it's all like a good 3.5,
Mm.
4. So I also know life give you lemons. Sometimes you make lemonade out of it. Some people like to make margaritas out of it. So there's that.
Or lemon drop.
Or a lemon drop.
Lemon
Ooh, yeah.
drop, margarita, something. You know what I'm saying? We gotta
It's
do
all
what
in
we
the
gotta
same
do.
family. It's
It's
all in
good
the same
though.
family.
Yeah. The
Okay,
most
so
important part of the mental health piece is that when you do feel like you are below what you are below, that you have the right tools in place to get you back. Or not even
yeah,
to get you back, but to help you get a little higher,
yeah,
So
and
thank
also
you for that check-in.
yeah. No, I
I don't
thank
know
you
if
for
it should
yeah.
change or not, but
I'm sure it would
you
change.
know.
You know, with my extreme personalities, who knows? It can go up and down. But I don't know. It's funny. 'Cause I think as I interviewed people in the past too, like I always just appreciate that level of vulnerability that is even to be like, hey, I'm at a 3 today. Like I know I had some people in here who be like,
Yes.
I'm gonna feel like nothing's bad at all, but it's just like I'm just kind of in waiting mode, which I completely understand. And I think the most important thing, especially when it comes to mental health, is about us being honest about our mental health. And sometimes we're not always honest about it at all, especially as people of color. Like we're told not to either hide it or whatever. But in this new generation, we be trying to be honest about it because worst case scenario, you have a nigga got here crash out, then it's like, oh damn, like I saw the signs, like nah, he mentioned it.
Hey,
No,
hey.
you know
No
how it goes.
crashing out. We will not crash out in the next couple of months. September, October, November, December. No crash out. So
No,
whoever is watching, do
no crash
not
out.
crash out.
Do not
No
crash out.
crash out.
Do not crash
Get you
out.
some people who won't allow you to crash out, but don't crash out. Now we ain't crashing out. We come too far to crash out. If anything, they're gonna crash into us, but we not crashing out.
Okay, asteroid. I love it. All right. I love how this
So
will be
back to your
really
put me
fun.
on.
So yeah, put
Mental
me
health
on.
check in where we
Oh,
at
yeah.
next.
Okay,
For this podcast.
so we got
If this one
right.
don't work out, we're gonna try it again.
I know we all good. We good. All right. So my next section I like to do my put me on. Put me on to what you watching, who you listening to, a new hobby you doing. Put me on. Yeah, just put me on. Put me on to what who Miss K watching, listening to, and reading or doing. Not that came out wrong. Not like who you doing,
Okay,
but like
so
yeah. I promise I switched it up. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, we good.
I say namaste. Hopefully he could edit that question out, but if he can't, it ain't none of my business or control because this is show. Okay, so a couple of things that I'm reading. Well, one thing that I'm reading for real, is Auntie Sarah.
Oh.
It's called Power. If you are a woman, if you are a guy, it's really not like a gender code book. She just breaks down every type of situation, like possible way that you could use your power. And the best part about this book is that she's not like pointing a finger, telling you to do stuff. Auntie Sarah uses her first. She lived. I've been reading that for a good little while, and I'm almost done. I don't know what I'm going to do next about that, but I know she has conferences coming up, so I might not make it to the next one, but I have goals to make that a thing soon come. The other book I'm reading, which I don't have with me, is Dr. Eric Thomas, UOU.
Mm.
I love Dr. E.T. I listen to him
Oh
every
yeah.
day,
Yeah.
especially early in the morning. Good Morning Mondays. He's that. Hopefully we could get him to the city one day. That's a goal of mine.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say new hobby. So a couple weeks ago, like last week, they sent out some type of flyer in this group that I'm in
Mm.
Wilmington on Facebook that said something about fencing.
Oh, like
You know what that is?
the knights, like using the swords and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Are you sure you need to be fencing?
Yo, so I did something crazy. I don't know. But like I'm gonna try it out because it comes with the outfit. All I gotta do is get the shoes. I'm a little thick, so I don't really know if I could get in it or not. But I'm a
Oh yeah.
nevertheless.
You know.
I signed up for it, and it's 8 weeks.
Okay. I like that.
And tomorrow will be my first day. So I'm
Where
gonna
they
try
do?
it out.
Where they doing it at?
It was cheap. They're having it at the MLK Center. You know, all of the good groups and vibes. And clubs, football and things like that. Miss Mary and them hold it down at the MLK Center. So I just happened to see it and I clicked on it. I'm like, dang, I wonder if I could do it. Ages 8 and up. So it's only 20 people that could get in. So you feel me? If I got a fence with an 8-year-old, we finna take it there. You feel me?
I don't know. He's gonna grow up to be a bad mofo. That little 8-year-old.
He might,
but you know what's so funny though?
Since I signed up, I've been watching fencing every day, bro. Every day.
Yeah, you know, there's like a famous black man who does fencing. I can't think of his name for nothing. I seen it a couple of months ago. Like I can't remember. Was it actually probably was a couple of years ago now? I think about it. I'm gonna find his name after this now because now it's gonna blow my mind because this is the person I'm talking about. Cause my grandpa mentioned him some time ago. And, you know, when the OG tell you to look at something, you know, you gotta look at when the OGs tell you to do it.
You really do, like, it's and I even look. I'm knee deep. I ain't even went to the first class yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll think of the name later on.
But that's my new hobby though. I'm gonna check it in from. It started September the 18th to November the 6th. So I'm gonna do fencing.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it out. So hopefully I have an update for you soon. It's this one girl, I can't think of her name. She's like a fencer and she's like a surgeon. It's her and her brother. I can't think of their last name. I gotta get back with you on that. But I just follow her on Facebook.
Yeah, no.
And it's an Olympic thing. Like
yeah, it's
really not a sport that a lot of brown people are in, but brown people are starting to become, you know, like a little deeper.
Oh yeah, more converse, you know,
And
more subversive
to be. Yeah, you know, we can do whatever we want to do. Keep it a band with you. It's just about who tries to tell us and make us stop to think that we can. So
speaking of all right, because Lord knows because after this year Olympic, I've seen them people break dance and whatever they was doing out there, I was like, no man.
Hey yo, keep it a G with you, right? I told my friend this. She was like, G, you finna do what? I was like, I'm finna try it. If they could break dance, bro, and get paid red. I'm not saying that I'm trying to get rich off of fencing.
Oh yeah.
Like, but I'm really like a member now. Like one of the things that you had to do in order to take the class was you had to go on the fencing, like the national fencing website, and really sign up for membership. So like, I got membership to fencing. Like,
oh wow,
that's September. I don't know what's gonna happen next.
That is distinguished.
What's it called? The USA. All right, keep playing with me. I'm gonna start taking this everywhere I go.
Lord,
who are you a part of? USA Fence. Catch me.
Certified. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. I'm very interested in them laws now because like you box, like like if you're a boxer, like you legally have like registered hands. Someone they wanted to put you in a different category, but you will tell us as you do this journey of fencing, which I can't wait to see.
Yeah, I got you. Now, hopefully, I can make it past 2 sessions. But if anything, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna have the pictures to post. Follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna make content at least. And then I think I could do it for 8 weeks. Really, it's gonna be 7 because I missed one. I just signed up late. I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah. Right. Just put the camera down, put the phone down, put the outfit down. You put the outfit down. You put the phone down over here real quick and get the video ready.
That's it.
Wait, you see it? Now I can't see it. I'm this little nigga here look crazy.
Hey y'all. Welcome to week 2. I made it.
Week 2. Boom.
I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna drink the water. I'm gonna do what it is. You know, really, I'm doing it so that they can try and help me stay a little active. You know, like. No, I don't know. I'm gonna learn the rules though, and I'm gonna learn the skill. I ain't saying I'll be Olympic ready, but like we talked about, you don't know what you can do until you try it. Yeah, and from what I seen the other day on CNN, if Shorty could be a surgeon and fencing. She went to Temple University too. She kind of solid. Her brother was in the Olympics this year, and then she went back and visited. Like Mikey Thompson. I don't know. I gotta find her, let you know. She's some pressure though. She's 32 now.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
I don't Olympics. All
All
we'll
right.
see.
So Miss K, who you listening to?
Who am I listening to? Okay, so new gospel song, because I feel like we always need a
Okay.
gospel song to get us through. Okay, new gospel song is really not that new, because you know how you find a song, you look it up on YouTube, and somebody's gonna put it up there,
Yeah, and they'd be like 10
and it
years
say
ago
four
somebody
months,
posted
and you
this. Yeah. Yeah.
10 years ago, and here you are in the car crying like, "Oh my God, it's my song." No, the hell it ain't. It's been
Why have,
out for a while, stupid.
why have
Um,
I never heard this song before?
but
Yeah.
new song for me is going to be it's by Tasha Cobbs. And it's called Do It, I think. It's by Tasha. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Download it, I guess. I don't know how to work it. It's by Auntie Tasha. I feel like
Okay.
it's called Do It. Do
Oh,
It.
I'm definitely add that to the playlist. I add to the put me on
Yes, you have
playlist.
to check it out. I caught it in the nail shop when I was in a nail shop y'all. Like, oh, it's called Do It Anyway.
Okay.
By Tasha Cobbs. I'm listening to
Yeah.
Tasha Cobbs Do It Anyway. It's so nice. It came out 4 months ago. And then also what I got in spinning, I'm listening to Auntie Tasha. We already know that the man, the myth, the legend, Rich Homie,
Okay.
has
Yeah.
left the real gangsters here, a couple weeks ago. So God bless him and his family for sure. So I got Rich Homie back in the spin again because he got us
Yeah.
through. He put on for us.
That
Can't
was
let
an
it go
era.
without Rich Homie. And it was an error. You had
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
there. If he wasn't there, Brittany, read about it. You feel me? Because we were there. And then what else am I listening to? So Rich Homie. I think before we got it started, we talked about Dolph. I don't take Dolph out of there. Um,
Yeah. Enough
I
about
don't take
myself.
Dolph out, and a lot of people don't know this, but I really, really, really like Boosie and Glow. So Boosie, Glow, Dolph, Tasha Cobbs. I know that sounds like a little mix. And then the normal. Then the normal, like how you pop in the 90s on
Oh
YouTube
yeah.
and you
Yeah.
get that going.
Yeah. You get
Drew
that.
Hill too. I don't play
Yeah.
with Drew Hill. They're my top people right
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Glow,
Okay.
Boosie, Dolph, Tasha, 90s mix. I'm open to everything now. I got a
Yeah.
Spanish song. I can't tell you what it's called because I don't even know how to speak Spanish. I just listen to it. It could be saying a lot of shit. I
Okay.
don't know. But that's my song.
Okay. We love
What
it. We
about
love
you?
it. You know me. I don't. With my love for music, it's just all over the place. But for sure, like,
Yeah.
I'm a huge Future fan. So you already know I'm bumping Future like
Oh, yes.
that. Yeah, that makes.
Somebody just asked me about Future last night, and I literally just told him, I said, yo, my bro said it 2 days ago, and I ain't clicked on it yet. So I
Oh,
gotta listen to it
oh
because
yeah,
I
bro's going
heard
crazy.
you endorse Future too hard for me.
Bro's having a crazy year. Like this year already. He dropped 2 albums already at the beginning of this year, and now this like the mixtape and year.
For 2024?
Yeah, he had dropped "We Don't Trust You" and "We Still Don't Trust You." This what started the Drake beef. that album is the reason
Oh
why
my
people
God.
don't rock with Drake. That's the reason why we don't listen to Drake is because of Future and Metro. Drake, that man's a goat. That man
He
is
the man. I
he
really
is.
didn't know that. I thought he
Oh
had just came up with something. I didn't know.
oh no, bro's on tour and everything.
Oh,
This
that's
man is
good.
he is a trap version of Under 3000, and I stand by that. He is my trap version of Under 3000, and I think a lot of people can agree with it. And it's okay.
My man came
It,
in, dropped the album, walked out, and now we stuck with what we stuck with.
right. And then he's like, okay, cool. He's like, y'all ready for Pluto to come out in the mixtape? All right, cool. I got you one more time. Loving it, loving it. That's been the only I've been. Granted, I know I took a little break. I know, like you said, I listen to Dolph heavy. Like Dolph is definitely like my favorite trap rapper of all time. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that one for our next segment. So I still bump him heavy, and then I don't know. Back to the R&B thing. So I've been listening. I've been trying to get more into R&B again. Well, actually, like newer R&B because it's kind of different how R&B has changed over the years. But have you heard of a group called Wanmore?
Yes, But I can't say that I've listened to them long enough to know who they
So
are.
okay, so background. So One More is actually the son. Was is a boy band, but their dad is Wanye Morris. Like Wanye, like Mr. Wanye, yeah. So his sons all they have a whole band, so it's like 90s vibe, and like they probably, I think like the oldest brother's probably like 20, 21, and like the youngest like probably like 17, 16, 17, kind of that little era. So it's a little nice little 90s vibe in the 2024s, the 2020s. But yeah, but they got some hits. They got some hits. You can definitely
check them out. And they're called the what?
They call it One More, WANMOR, like One More. They actually, yeah, they have quality music, and it's kind of hard to say in today's climate and everything. Cause, R&B is just kind of different. Cause it's more vibey instead of like like the '90s had like that substance. They had the riffs and then the whining and then all the build up and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're a good throwback to me.
Yeah.
But music is music. So yeah.
Okay.
Thanks
for putting me on. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on. You listen to any instrumentals? Old people like listen to instrumentals now.
So honestly, when I had Letty on the show a couple weeks ago, she had gave me like this black pianist. His name is Alexis French with 2 F's. She had put me on to him, so it's good. Yeah. It's great background noise, and it's like really like classical. So I rock with it.
Alexis French.
Yes.
With 2 F's.
It's on the playlist. I'm gonna show you the playlist. I'm gonna show you the Apple Music playlist in a little bit.
Okay. All right. You better get a playlist for PMOTV so we could, chop it up, go back, play it, tell you how you feel when you listen to it.
Most definitely. So my last put me on second I like to do today is put me on blast. So I know normally we have this conversation anywhere like off the record. It's kind of like I don't like to use the word complaining because people complaining is I don't know. I have a strong word when people say you're complaining or when people complain. So like normally with this session here, like it's like our venting session. I kind of just get off our chest. So put me on blast. So like what's something you need to just get off your chest?
My therapist wouldn't like that question, and she's black. Okay. So let's see. What's something I would get off my chest? Something that I would get off my chest would be, like I said earlier, we are in month 9 out of 12. And whoever who has played with you thus far, just do not allow them to continue to play with you at no capacity, whether that is family, friends, or foe, organizations, or volunteers. We, especially the brown people in America, it is beyond the time to not only get serious about you, to get serious about your community, to get serious about your family, just to get serious about the things that we should have already been serious about. And to just take charge, we deserve to be in these rooms. We deserve to be in these spaces. Shit, if anything, we deserve to host these spaces, we're not in that season of being invited someplace anymore because what I've learned just this year within itself, they will invite you in. They will have you do so much work. They will have you set the culture, set the climate, love and enjoy your brown or black vibe. And then they will literally decide that, well, you are a great person, but you're not fit for the company. Your ass ain't fit for the company either. But nevertheless, what do? We keep it pushing, we grow, we tap into your tribe and the people who continue to, build you, lift you up, and do the things, and we still make it. So put it on blast. It is important. Bring somebody to vote with you, okay? That's the best I can do. Like vote at all entities, vote at all capacities. And I don't really have anybody in particular to put on blast because Cat Williams did enough of that for us, Everything Cat said is already there, and you know how we coming. If you know you did wrong or you know something wasn't real right, and you continue to want to act like shit is good, it's not good, and it's not good. But it's not my place to bring up why it's not good. God will do that for me. You know what I'm saying? We good.
All right, so I'm glad you said that because you know how we feel about this because we've been talking about this like off the record for months, and like as a Christian, and most folk, they be like, oh, like God got them, like don't worry about it. But sometimes I be thinking like, what if God placed me in this person's life to put them in check? Like, what if it's my job to be like, you got me fucked up, or you got me bent, you got me messed up, you got me using all this profanity early this morning. It's okay though.
You better stop cutting. See what he do when he get on the phone with me, yo? He cuss.
But anyway, because and I think and also you said what? This is my therapy. It's cussing is therapy to me sometimes. But also like another thing that I saw myself doing is like something I get my chest is that I'm really just starting to like I'm tired of like hating ass niggas. Like that is like the most annoying pain in the ass. Get it off your chest. Like it's annoying. Like it's always a hater. Like there's always like for instance like in Wilmington, like there's some people who would rather see you be in misery than see you successful, or even have you at the same table as them. Hell, we talking about the Dolph thing. Like it's crazy as hell to me that this man basically he had these people jealous of him, and they gunned him down for $800 that involved into $100K. Like I'm just so sick of the hating ass jabroni ass like people. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, but
and it's like
and you real.
And then it's like, why hate? Like, it's enough for everybody to eat off of. And also, like, you don't gotta be in the same vicinity as me. Like, we can be in the same room. You want to look in my direction, I'm gonna look in yours. Or we can be cordial about it and like, hey, how you doing? And to go about that way. But to be a hater, yeah, that's some weak stuff to me. I can't get down with that.
Some people can't be cordial about it. I wish I could remember the quote that I was just told the other day. Some people can't be cordial about it because unfortunately it eats them up. Like when they say God will make a table in front of you in presence of your enemies, like yeah. I mean I believe that for sure, but I think that it's past just being in a city. Like you know what I'm saying? Different cities have different struggles. They have different generational barriers. They have different things, but especially for this city, I think I just watched the episode of the three legends that you had, 3LW. Shout out to them, three ladies, and I love them. They got a different type of, they pull a different type of string in the heart,
Oh yeah, they the vibe. They a vibe.
I can't remember which one said it. They a vibe. They said that they created Three Ladies in Wilmington because it was like their last hope of chilling in the city. You feel me? Like, and that is because I fall in that place of category with them, like we're young, black and brown and successful in the city that the city's like, oh, this, that, and the third. It's a no. Like, I think that the reason why you and I are different when it comes to this city is because, first of all, you're not even from here. And second of all, I got here, however, I got here by accident. I left, came back. They should never let me leave high school. You feel me? I left this shit better than I was coming back. I'm back. I'm like, no, I'm not putting up with it. I put up with it for long enough. I've been dormant for long enough. I've been respectable, and I'll still continue to be respectable enough. But like this for anybody watching. When you hit that past 30, how people be like, I'm 50, I'm 60, we grown as hell. You hear me? We not 16 no more. We not 12, we not 25. And I think that a lot of people continue to see us as being, you know what I'm saying? Like that little guy, that little girl, or so and so she was this 5 years ago. Not like that's not us anymore. And some of the tables that you sit at, when it does cut time, for that seat to not be warm anymore, and for your big back or middle back or little back, to go ahead and slide over. I don't even want you to slide the seat. I just want you to open up that space because my chair was already supposed to be there, my nigga. Yeah. Like, hey, how are you? What's up? I know you see me at another, couple of entities, different organizations, but I'm back, like when you got a different type of drip about you, nobody can take that. Either they're gonna add to it or either it's gonna bother them. But what's that D word? Discernment? Is that
discernment?
Discernment?
Yeah, discernment.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's real. I didn't know the power of that, but I was just told by OG, believe in that spirit of discernment because sometimes it'll give you that feeling before you even need to see it. And we be ignoring it sometimes as young people because we looking for other people to come and do it. Nah, that's another thing though. Like Miss Mary OG, I know she probably don't be saying her name, but she'll be all right. Everybody know Auntie Mary that's holding it down. You know, like she told me some real stuff. She said, like, we are getting older and the time is now for you and your peers, which is us, you feel me?
Yeah.
To take that charge and to step it up because who else is gonna do it? We can't keep looking for old school to do stuff. Shit, how long are you supposed to be old school?
Right. And also the old school, sometimes the old school
Shit,
way
old
isn't
school
working anymore.
ready to be invited. You feel me?
Yeah. But
This is how I
but
feel about old school. I
mhm.
respect old school. Old school gonna hold us down. So at this point, we gonna be at the forefront. It's time, and we gotta go ahead and pick up that phone call and be like, "So, old school, I need you to get in your prettiest car that you got in the yard with them with them alumni tags from whatever school you want to rep on the front and the back, your sorority, your fraternity, and I just need you to pull in the parking lot. Because when they see your car in the parking lot, they're like, oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah.
What they doing? Don't worry about it. You feel me? Don't worry.
Yeah.
So
That's very
yeah, like it
yeah.
ain't even about putting one person on blast. It's about putting everybody on blast. And it's not even about being a blast. Like it's not being a blast. It's accountability. So
Yeah.
hopefully what I said will hold people accountable, you know? If not,
Yeah.
oh well,
Oh
that'd
yeah,
be all
most
right.
definitely. Most definitely. And
We
also
can only
too, I
hold
think
us accountable to do the things that we're supposed to do.
yeah. And also people in this season in the climate too, people deserve to grow. Granted, people can have
Yes.
people can have murky past mistakes and everything, but people deserve to grow and be forgiven of the things. Like, granted, some people would say, like, instead of me being the person who's always like, oh, like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Like, for instance, like in a relationship, like if you and your dude are like getting into it, and the dude's like, hey, baby, I'm sorry, I keep cheating on you and keep on cheating on you. Is that even an apology? Like, change behavior is like, oh, like let me stop, let me get off of social media, let me
Everything.
stop acting like yeah. So it's a process, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, but shouts out to the people who are, who
Sometimes you
are
don't know
definitely.
to change behavior. Yeah. That goes back to what you said about the mental health piece. You feel me? Like at one point in time I thought that this, like I was better alone, like even with
Mhm.
grieving is different. Grieving does different things to different people. So I just felt at one point that I would be better alone. But then I
Yeah,
got older people that say like, y'all didn't need for you to do life alone. Even
yeah,
though it feel like it, you know what I'm saying? What is that?
yeah,
Idle mind is I don't know it. Don't quote me, people watching. But you know what I'm thinking. Idle mind is a devilish mind or something like that. Like you can't leave your thoughts too idle because
oh yeah,
distraction, dysfunction, dismantlement, like the thing. So my biggest takeaway in real life, is like if we gotta find our tribe and if that tribe don't work, it's all right. Find another one. Like,
yeah.
but you have
I
to
do
express
agree.
how you feel like I've been quiet for too long and you just walk around feeling some type of way. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for the people around you. And we've been in education for a while. Like, but we're gonna give it to these students. I'm doing my
Yeah,
best to give it to me as well.
yeah, yeah.
To be
Oh
the
yeah,
best example that we possibly. That's
yeah,
it.
and
But I
that's
do want to
crazy.
crash out sometimes.
Yeah, and Lord knows how. Whew. And didn't even go down that rabbit hole again. But but that's real though, and also like I think 'cause I remember like a couple months ago, like I saw like this quote, and it was like they was comparing grief to like a roller coaster. Like it's ups, there's downs, there's all that stuff that goes into it. Like sometimes it's a steady point, and I think and I do, and and also especially part when people are grieving, like sometimes you don't even know how to communicate with them. I know personally, I know when I'm going through things, I know if I'm by myself, oh, that's not a good sign. And like my tribe, like they would definitely like, oh, like we even see Monte in the last couple of days, he ain't posting nothing, like what's good, like what's wrong with him, or versus because also the person
Yeah.
like me, like I like like people like. If I'm going through something, I feel like I gotta be around people. If I'm not around people, that something is just really not, something's just not right at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, whew, that's
That's
great.
real. That's so
That's
real.
that was a therapy session right there. Got me sweating in my seat.
Yeah,
All right,
don't
so
be sweating. Like I told you, we don't drop names. You know how like I can't think. You gotta like look. I can't remember Shorty in the parking lot. Remember Shorty in the parking lot way back when? I can't think of where she was from. She did a diss track. And she, I think it was for Nikki. And Nikki ain't say nothing at first, but then Nikki came back. And Nikki said her name. Oh my God. What did it do? It put her on. Like, so that's the note to self, especially young professionals. Like when you feel like you want to crash out, it ain't even no need to crash out. Like find you a safe space, find you a mental health therapist, you know what I'm saying? Find you a friend that's not a vent that'll go to another vent, you know. And then most importantly, I'm gonna say this and then we can to close it up, is like what I've learned recently, right? Is I gave a dog a bone and I wanted to see if that dog was gonna carry it, and he carried it. So thank you for carrying that bone. You'll figure out if you're the dog or not, because that right there was the end of that chapter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I literally, like you said, a quote. I seen a quote. Somebody said, "I don't vent to select people because they are a vent, and vents go to other rooms." That's very real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I say I'm journaling, I'm writing, I'm taking walks. If I gotta cry it out by myself, it is what it is. I really appreciate, those limited amount of people, especially you feel me, that in the recent change of events, just being an adult who's continued to reach out to me, even if feel like I'm hiding in the house for more than 1 or 2 days or a couple hours, just being able to shake yourself out of it, that's the hardest thing to do. So do the things that are free, go for a walk, hop on a podcast. Because when you get your viewers up, you feel me? Because you done had the Keyona Williams up here. Like creating platforms like this, to showcase local living legends, that's something that's unique, So I love a podcast. I love the Spotify. I don't really know what we're doing on this podcast or any podcast, but I came a long way from the first time my friend let me sit on her podcast with a little ponytail. Long way.
Yeah. Look, now look at you.
Long way.
Now look
Ponytail
at
a little
you.
longer too. Amen. But yeah,
Right.
so tap into your people. And if you have no people, tap into yourself, because yourself knows what you need. And there are books, there are tools, there are the things to get you to that next step. We still in suicide prevention month. Is it September?
I think it's
Still, I think, right?
Because I know something happens around like the holidays. Because I think is it mental health.
Or was it a week? No, I feel like September. I thought it was.
I don't know.
If it's not, still,
I feel like one of them happens like in
suicide
November,
prevention.
like the holidays. I know like one thing. I know one thing. Like, I know obviously like a post like I think like black male therapists post a lot of stuff around like the holidays too. But I know what you're talking about. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, but every month should be mental health.
So September is suicide. Every month should be that. But yes, in particular, September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. And there are so many people, you know what I'm saying, who unfortunately they have lost their battle. So shouts out to anybody that's dealing with, the things that they feel that they are drowning in, that you still continue to float and pick yourself up, because mental health is nothing to play with, And it's free to be kind. Like we got some people who just wake up being a dick. It's 7:45 in the morning, and you just like, we gotta do better. We gotta do a better job of loving on our people.
Right, like the birds are chirping, getting us some heavily noise in the morning.
Shit, yeah. Some people give the love that they love themselves. They don't love themselves, then that's what the hell they giving back. I'm mad that you think that you don't love you. Come on in. Let me give you a hug or elbow.
Yeah, maybe elbow.
COVID's still around, so I might have to give you a fist pump type shit, But yeah, what's up?
What's touching my hands, I'm like. But yeah, so let's fast forward to now. So, over many years of, of course, living in Wilmington, going away from Wilmington, and kind of coming to your own as a young professional, Miss 40 under 40, two times 40 under 40. Like, what are some things that you have learned in this journey as the young professional that you are in not more than just a city, but in the state of education, the state of living possibly in another Trump era past COVID? Like, what are some nuances that you learned throughout this process?
Ooh, you said the T word. It had tapped out good. So a few things that I have learned just becoming this young professional that I sit here before you today would be God gives us grace, that's number one. Number two would be, which is something that I really think has turned into a true testimony, especially for me, would be being delayed and not denied.
Mm-hmm.
Like my path in particular, wasn't supposed to be, I wasn't even supposed to be as, successful as I am now. And even though I feel as if that I might be successful, I'm not enough, but other people see me as being that. What's it called? Imposter syndrome.
Imposter
It
syndrome. Yeah.
will try and take you out, but you gotta fight, like you have to fight for everything. And sometimes like I get tired of fighting. Like I really be tired of fighting, especially being black. Shit. Like I think
Yeah.
we tired of fighting. However, we can't afford to not fight, whether that's, fighting for education, fighting for women's rights, fighting for our brown people, fighting for our black students, fighting for all students, like
Yeah.
I have learned that there will be a different type of fight, but it's really about the taste of the fight, who's a part of the fight, what's the resolution of the fight, like it's about what you really want to fight for, and some things everybody is not going to approve of your fight, but that's not their business, like that's really up to you. It's about, like being confident in who you are, what you do. And what TikTok loves to say, like, just remember that you are the prize, like
Yeah.
another big thing that I've learned, probably number three, would be everybody that you would love to go with you. Unfortunately, they cannot, like
Mhm.
iron sharpens iron. And I think sometimes we want to keep and we want to hold on to people who have been around us, like 10 years, 20 years, 5 years. And the more you try and make it fit, the more you try and have people a part of your journey and to witness it firsthand. If they don't belong there, that shit hurt, you know?
Yeah.
So just growing pains. Like I really learned to embrace the growing pains. And like, Uncle E.T. say, and a host of many other legends, in the professional development world, it's really about turning your pain into purpose. And
Mm.
yeah, that shit sound easy, but that shit is not
Pain,
easy, like
pain is
especially
painful.
when
Shit.
you are around young people. You feel me? Pain is
Yeah.
painful. We around young people that think that, oh yeah, Miss K got it. You feel she's rich. She's she ain't got no man. She could just keep dropping me off and picking me up. The rich auntie need a man. What is wrong with these kids? But anyway, um, but still, like just being authentic. And so many people will try and push a different narrative on you. And if you're not easy, if you're not smart enough, it will really you'll take a part of that, and it's just
Yeah.
not okay. And be careful who the hell you trauma bond. If they don't know what that means, look it up, because trauma bonding could have you stuck. And it's okay to get stuck, but we cannot stay there. Our
Yeah.
world is too big. It's too much going on in the world. We can't stay there. So yeah, like it's a lot of moving factors that have really came into shaping me to be who I am. But a lot of failures have really helped me, shape me, and grown me. Um, and I look forward to what it is that I don't know I'll do next. I would have never thought I got 40 under 40 twice though. I was
Yeah.
like, me? The second one, my heart about dropped like, oh God. But the first one that I got for Elizabeth City State, I would like to think that that one was not only for me, but it was for my community. I never would have thought that I would have got it, even though I have done great things with good
Yeah.
people. Like I have done none of this work by myself. God really allows me to meet different people, such as yourself and other people. To combine superpowers with and make shit shake. Like so, we the land of the oh. I don't think that it can happen. I don't think that it can be done. And then we picking up the phone like, so look, they say they can't do it, but can we do it? And what do? We get shit done. So
Yeah.
whatever the people call trailblazers and the motivators, like don't be scared to use your voice because God has already prepared those people for you. You know, like who would have known? Like 5 years ago, at one point in time, you used to make everybody ass itch. You know, and now we on a podcast. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm still growing. You know, I'm still embracing the things,
Yeah.
and I'm open. I'm open to just becoming better. I'm grateful. We just getting started though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
And you know, one thing we do
take
too.
away, love on those who love on you, and don't be afraid to fail. Failure. Oh, hey,
Oh yeah,
balloons. Failure is the setup for greatness because failure hurts.
yeah. I know.
But
Like,
the other side of
have you ever seen the acronym for fail? The acronym is like first attempt in learning.
it,
Oh, what's a good what's a good takeaway? Fail, like the acronym, first attempt in learning. hmm That's one I live by.
first attempt. No, I need that.
Oh yeah. So you know how it goes.
Yeah.
As you know, as people who constantly are iron sharpening the
First.
other iron and vice versa. You know, put that in your put that in the back pocket. Put that in the journal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But okay. So I think I'm gonna
Heck
let you
no, I
do that
never
there.
seen that before. Thanks for that too. I needed that. Appreciate you.
Yeah. You know how you know how you going through things and things just pop up magically. So when I seen that, I was like, oh, I know other people who might need the gym. So, you never know who will need it. And also, it's
Yeah,
always good.
no, for real though.
It's always just good to just always just inspire the people underneath you. And with us being like, they probably say professionals, and we have been invest a lot of years into like the educational game, and now our pride and joys, our children are on their way now. They going to college now. They have baby nests now, so they new nests and everything. So yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to
Yes,
share or
we
not.
gotta shout them out.
Yeah, we got kids everywhere. We got kids at Central, A&T, Morehouse. You know how that goes. So I think to kind of segue into like the next couple of things
Lamone
I want to ask you.
Owens. Who else we got kids at? We got kids everywhere. I'm trying to
Fayetteville
think of
State.
what
It's some of
else.
We got some
Yeah, we got
Fayetteville
a
State
couple.
ones.
Fayetteville State, Elizabeth City State. Yeah, it's that's I think that's a big piece of adding, that's a big piece that keeps me going too as a young professional is really tapping in and trying to create different platforms for them, but also being authentic and letting them know like, okay, this is what you're gonna be going into. This is what you're gonna be coming out of, hopefully. If you
Yeah,
do it right, and we give them the tools that they need in order to become who they need to become, then they're gonna be all right. Like I think that's people like what will like what gives you your greatest love for what it is that you do. And recently,
hmm
it's really like seeing the seeds that we have planted become what
yeah,
it is that we need for them to do. So just getting those text messages like, hey yo, Miss K, I need a recommendation, or how you feel about this school? This is my major and this the group
yeah,
or the, whatever I'm joining. I'm like, oh, y'all in college. Damn.
yeah.
But
It
it's
is.
a
It is.
blessing. Like it's
Yeah.
a blessing.
And it's much different now. It's different on high school day,
Rich
but all like
auntie,
yeah, right. But
rich auntie. I
remember
love
back in
it.
the but remember back in those days when they were there in high school, it's like, oh, I need a couple of dollars. Or like, oh, can you look out for me? We're here in this situation. And now they're like, oh, I need help with my financial aid. I don't know what I'm doing with my life yet. And it's funny now.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. I mean, we know we had these babies. I know a lot of
It
them since we
is. And
were.
then also, like the things that, yeah, and the things that we have taught them, like for the ones that it has stick, like
Mhm.
we've taught them, about promptness of being on time, about developing those relationships and meeting new people, like about establishing your community and not only just being a student on your campus. Like they getting the real when they come to us, especially me, because I don't have time. Like we just don't have the time for it. Like if you're gonna go to school, you're gonna go to school and you're gonna do it. We sent you there to be great. Call us, through it while you're in it, all of the things. Like I'm just grateful to be one of those dope young individuals who literally like not only the students, but the parents, the aunties and
Yeah,
uncles, the little siblings that come find us. Like, you related to who? It was another one of y'all.
it's a
Come on in,
clan.
call me.
It's like a clan of them. We get one.
Oh, but it's yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's those pieces. The best thing about the situation I'm sitting in now is really to be a liaison and to be a pillar of all of the talents, Like
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes, but I'm proud of our kids for sure, especially that class of 2019 and back. Our COVID babies have made it. The COVID babies, the hurricane babies, I mean, we got to talk about what's going on in the school right now. Like, there's so many students who have survived school shootings, you know, like their mental health capacity will never be the same. And it's not just one local area, it's being affected all around the world.
It's occurring everywhere now.
That social emotional learning, you know, like, and we don't take care of our young people when it's time to actually have that baby or have that marriage, we ain't gonna have it, you know. But we gonna have it though. We gonna be all right. Cause I know I am. You know.
Right.
A couple young people that don't play about Miss K. You feel me? Like, what? They did what? Miss K, where they at? Like, you know, chill down, little goon. Chill down. I need you to graduate from college.
Yeah, goon. Right.
You know, lawyer.
Lead that.
Fortune 500 companies. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, back to the first thing. Do not crash out, young people. Don't crash out. Find you an adult that can handle that for you. You feel me? We here. We waiting on you. Find us.
Definitely. So I think I'm gonna fast forward this kind of now. I don't know. I'm not sure if you're at Liberty, if you are at Liberty, or do you want to share? But what are some upcoming things you got coming up? Because I know people are. I'm the person I am. I like to hold my cards real close and tell them like, okay, now it's time for me to play my big joker. Boom. Let me see you got that joker, but let me play that ace. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold the cards.
Okay.
What are some things that I have planned? Some things that I have planned. The biggest thing that I have planned is that I'm working on a platform that will connect first generation college students to mentors, to alumni, to adults within their city or region that will help them navigate that first generation college experience, atmosphere, and lifestyle. The stats show that first generation college students are some of the hardest students who will face different barriers when it comes to graduate. You know, they don't have the same support system that other people have going to school, and that within itself can cause you to feel as if you do not belong in that setting, you do not belong in that capacity, and you are unworthy of such a like blessing, like going to college will not only increase your it'll give you just many accolades, that you need to develop as a person, and it sets you apart of many other subcultures and cultures, So I'm creating a platform that will showcase just the love of college, of attending an HBCU, of meeting new people, alumni, and the things. And I'm hoping that the platform will be available by Christmas. And in the meantime, with creating that platform, I'm still going to continue to do the things, the volunteering, a little bit of consulting. I'm trying to take that serious, because I've been doing a lot of stuff for free. A lot of practice for free. Let me rephrase that. And I think that now on a bigger scale, the need for, authenticity, the need for college and career readiness, it's a lot of things that are being given in the school, but we are past the school walls because there's a lot of things that aren't being given in the school. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on trying to create a platform that will have not only a first generation piece, but a piece that will different persons' educational talents, It starts with more than just a conversation, past the conversation part. And I'm excited to be doing more work at a bigger magnitude, whether that be in Wilmington or whether that be out of Wilmington. I'm just excited for what's next. Branding purposes, the things. I can't go too deep, but as soon as I can, you already know it's coming directly to you.
Absolutely, and I'm excited
we'll be able to
for
have
it.
Part 2.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You already know, you know how we do things. Like we roll dog. So like, you ever need something, you already know who to call, who to look up, how to help. It does take it definitely does take a village, and when you've been in the trenches with somebody for so long, like you just can't go without seeing them not do right or help them get to their level also, like you would do for me or anybody else we're really close with, for sure. Sorry, Vince, I'm gonna wrap this up now.
And then we got people who want to stay in the trenches. They ain't in the trenches. They like in the neighborhood of the trenches. They ain't been in the trenches. Notify your trench.
Yeah,
they need to find a trench. What is your definition of trench?
They in the suburbs. But anyway.
Okay, because if I was close enough to the video, I would show you the trench. Can you see the trench? You can't see the trench. It look good, but we in the trench. Nevertheless,
it's a gentrified
thank you so much.
Gentrified trench. Yeah. I know I'm gonna wrap it up shortly. So, of course, like one thing I like to ask people who have work on entrepreneurs, people who are passionate in their professions, for sure, is that what can we do to best support you? What can we do to best support Miss Keyona Williams? And lastly, what's the best way for us to get
if it's me?
Yeah. If it's you, so your business, your business, what you got planned, all that. And all things that are Keyona Williams, what's the best way for us to support you in that?
I don't know. What if I don't have that yet? Okay, let's see. So the best ways that you can support me and people, like me, as far as, educators, ex-educators, entrepreneurs, would be to, if you have privilege, if you have talent, to find a way to make it stick, somewhere. Like, don't just say, oh my God, that was a corny event, and then don't do nothing about it. Like, use your talents, use the things, and figure out a way. If you happen to see me post something in the near future, don't hesitate to reach out. Social media, I think I'm on TikTok. I don't know the name.
Yeah, you are on the TikTok.
That's the bad part.
You are on TikTok.
I'm on the TikTok, and I'm trying to become viral. Okay.
Oh Lord.
My students made my TikTok. Let me go see if I can find a name. Don't call Lord, because the Lord don't got nothing to do with this right now.
Lord has everything to do with this.
TikTok.
Don't make you start preaching to him. We're gonna start shouting and falling out.
I shouldn't have accepted this part. On a Tuesday, right? You can follow me on on TikTok. I think my TikTok name is KIOZZY and the number 3. That's my TikTok for right now, and the future TikTok will be up there soon. So yeah, you can find me on TikTok. My email, that's too long. I don't want to give you my email address.
Yes.
Is that out of normal? No.
No.
Yeah, no. We'll worry about that later. You'll find me. You feel me? The Keyona Williams. If you Google it, it might not come up, but just find the Keyona Williams and something good will come up, I promise. And then what was the second? No, that was the second question. It was, how can you find me?
Yeah, connected.
How can you find me? Connect with me through TikTok. If you find me, add me. It's nothing life-changing up there right now, but it's coming. And the best ways to support me and others around me, like, just keep showing up. Keep showing up for podcasts like these. Keep asking those uncomfortable conversations. Don't crash out. And that's the best I got for you. For me. Don't let nobody play with you. I feel like they've been playing with us too long. And when the time presents itself, we will meet again.
You get it here,
that's
folks.
it. Hopefully I did good. That's fine. Don't follow me. Don't. If I did bad, don't look for me. All right? Don't look for me.
On that note, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in today. Again, thank you, Keyona, for hopping on the pod. Continue to do the great things that you are doing. I know sometimes we get lost and sometimes we don't think people see us, but just know that you're definitely one of the people we definitely see all the time. And also, we want to see you do great things, and then you will do great things. And we're always in your corner.
Thanks. I appreciate you. So will you. And like I said, continue to be great. Like, what do more people say? One monkey don't stop no show. Get a zoo.
Keep on rolling. Let me stop. Think about the sportsman days.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Howard, Davante, Howard. I don't know if y'all know his real name. Thank you so much for showcasing young professionals like us, PM Vontae. Continue to do what you do. Continue to fight. Continue to be in this battle with us. And we up next. You feel me? Like, no local business. We will be international soon. So look out. Be on the lookout. If you see us, reach out.
Just the dang screen effects for me. Well, y'all be easy. Tune in for the next episode. There you go. It's stopping.